Should we wait for some time or we can start?
All right, that's great. Well, thanks a lot, everyone, joining in today. We'll be also taking quick pauses, like 2 to 3 seconds, for everyone to join in. A very warm welcome to each one of you joining today for the OptiStellar. Today, in this session, we are going to discuss and learn more about the optimization score, or what you call OptiScore in short. And for some of you, I'm sure OptiScore might be a new concept, and for others, you might have already mastered how to best use this feature. So, whichever group you fall into, we will make sure that the time you spend attending this session is well utilized and that you'll leave with all valuable key takeaways, latest updates to help you better manage your campaigns in the future. So, without any further ado, let's get into some introduction as well. With me today as well, I have my colleague Vasanti. But before giving on to her for a quick introduction, my name is Madhvi Jain, and I have been associated with Google Ads for almost 5 years now, currently representing GPEG and working towards the OptiScore specialist. Along with me today, I also have Vasanti. Over to you, Vasanti, for a quick introduction.
Yes. Thank you, Madhavi, for setting up the context. And hello, everyone, and thank you for joining in with us. Welcome, everyone, whoever joined the session today. And this is Vasanti, and I come up with 6+ years of experience in digital marketing or digital ads ecosystem, whatever you say, and currently associated with Google as a project coordinator. I'm going to be a quick facilitator or quick POC for today's session. So please let us know if you have any queries and you have a chat box to leave your questions. So Madhvi and me will, try to answer your questions. So yeah, let's quickly get on to the session. Madhvi, over to you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Vasanti, for setting up the context there. Definitely, rightly mentioned. Please feel free to drop in your queries over the chat section. And with our expertise today, we'll try to ensure that this is more of an engaging session and you get to learn about new stuff in the entire session today. So, before we deep dive into the specifics of OptiScore recommendations, let's take a quick look at our agenda for the session. We will kick things off by exploring why optimization score recommendations are very crucial for ongoing businesses and various marketers out there. We will try to uncover the key reasons that why AI signals are playing a very crucial role in managing your OptiScore recommendations, and we'll also try to discuss various other examples and case studies in order to showcase how they are becoming increasingly vital in today's digital landscape. In the next section, we'll try to address some of the most frequently asked questions around and the common myths surrounding around the OptiScore recommendations, and then we'll straight dive into the auto apply recommendation section. In this particular section, Vasanti will be highlighting the key newly added features and enhancement. And at Google, because we keep on continuously improving and innovating our products, we will try to here unpack what's making a significant impact if one is opting into the auto apply recommendations. And towards the end, finally, we will wrap up this session by sharing some strategic recommendations for you to opt in into auto apply features and tailor your customization and ads specific to your marketing objective. So let's first try to understand the key significance and importance of how a marketer's role significantly play a very crucial role. And once it's packed up and multiplied by AI, what's the magic it's actually creating for your business? Absolutely, marketers play a very crucial role in shaping how a business presents itself and the interaction that they have with various community users out there. As we know that the user journey is no longer linear, and it's very important that the marketers stay ahead of their users so they can try to grab their attention at the right time. So, from sharing the core message of your business to understanding its business and company goals, we as a marketer tend to understand and align with our each of our customer campaign objective. And we also ensure that each of our ads and creatives are best resonating the brand story, the unique USP about our business, in order to make us stand very much different from the other competitors. So, in essence, marketers integrate these elements to build a very cohesive and impactful approach. But what if these elements are actually partnered with automation strategies? Because as automated products enable real time marketing usage, along with all the advanced technology, updates, features, and reporting, it just become very much important in order to analyze the vast amounts of data included. In order to make our ads more effective, create better relevancy, it's important that we are trying to have a better partnership between marketers and the automated products, which is highly recommended by us as well. So let's look into that with a very quick example here. If you think about the different things you do as an account strategist or a marketer on an ongoing basis, it's a lot. We are just involved in planning and working through strategic discussions, implementing the plan in terms of building and managing your campaigns at scale. With this, optimizing those campaigns in order to get better ROI is also very important. So sometimes with all the multiple business lines, reporting performance also become little bit more in a very panic journey, and that's a reason in order to go ahead and cut down our cost and time effectively here, we at Google want to help you with each and every stage wherever possible. So to help you with planning, we have already launched several tools such as your keyword planner, your performance planner. When we talk about the implementation support, we also have the Google inbuilt Google Ads editor to make everyone's life easier so you can manage and create campaigns at scale. In order to also effectively look at the impact your campaign and business budget is doing, we also have incorporated a lot of reportings available, which helps you with several metrics and insights in order to understand how you can measure your KPI and ROI effectively. But apart from that, we also need to look and not miss on optimizing towards our manual troubleshooting, which is to support your individual advertisers on an account level basis and help them optimize for either minor things which might become very crucial towards the end of the business. And for that reason, we have got something as optimization score already available, which everyone can leverage in terms of various campaign types. These are just creating the biggest opportunities in order to go ahead and improve the efficiency of your campaign growth. We as marketer, apart from managing the campaigns, we need to look ahead, plan for our future campaign mix, look at the different average creative format mix, look into this taking more strategic discussions. And this can only be possible once we have more and more inclined towards automated strategies. So in a very certain way here, we are just saying, in order to get timely insights optimizing for our campaign future, it's very crucial that we go ahead and plan ahead in time in order to drive better profitability for our clients. With that being said, this is here we try to get more interesting thoughts here, because here we have talked about how automation plays a crucial role. But now let's take a look at what happens when we bring them together. On your screen you can look at those charts. It's not just numbers, it's a complete story. On one hand, we have got tech alone, and let's be clear, technology is powerful with today's digital landscape. And we see all the marketers, all the advertisers who are leading the way in digital marketing are achieving significant revenue jumps just by leveraging these advanced tools. They have gone up to 20% improvement in their overall conversion and ROI, and which is huge, right? But here's the kicker, it's not the whole story yet, because then we have introduced the human input. That's us. Because we as a marketer tends to understand our clients business on day-to-day manner in a more effective way, and that's our main strategy here, which is just combining both the human inputs and technology into the one. And with this, we have seen additional 15% boost in the overall campaign performance. So just think about that. It is not about tech versus human, it's all about tech along with human. So it's like having a more super powerful tool available, which gives you a lot more control to look into the insights, look into the optimization approach. How is your campaign doing compared to the other campaigns that you have already set up in the account? So the main key takeaway here is we are not being replaced by automation or technology, but we are being just supercharged by it. We are enhancing our overall overall capability of a campaign. And with AI automation being in place with Optis for recommendation, we can just plan our future campaigns more effectively and more interestingly, because it's just leading more innovative for your overall campaign growth. Let's also now go ahead and look into a quick snapshot that what are the typical workday looks like for us as an agency account manager. Here we can see we have divided our work arounds into four different groups, starting with the first one, which is your basic hygiene operations. These are the very essential day-to-day tasks that keep accounts running smoothly. You're now thinking of things like identifying the best keywords for your campaign or ad group and develop high CTR and ad creatives. You try to go ahead and engage more with the format mix and go beyond simply setting up your campaign. This is more like refining your overall campaign performance. But starting with the next section, it's more towards our automated bidding and budget optimization. In this particular section, we are just highlighting that we as marketer, we try to go ahead and ensure that our budgets are being effectively utilized and bids are well competitive in the market. Our budget is not getting hindered towards a low availability, and this includes looking at the bigger picture in order to plan and design our campaign in a more efficient manner. Here you can morely talk about all the tactics that we use in terms of making our budget recommendations based on the market objective or the marketing goal for our client. The next is emphasizing towards the other bunch of our activities that we perform on day-to-day manner, starting with our advanced optimization. In this section, you can clearly see that here we try to go beyond the basics and find more ways in order to how we can improve our overall campaign performance effectively. Here is where you leverage all the automated tools that we have got in Google Ads and try to ensure that all your campaigns are well utilized and optimized. The end one is nothing but talking about your strategic initiatives, because we as marketers need to also develop all the long term plans and strategies to help your clients achieve their goals, and each of these areas includes different set of specific tasks, and we as a good marketer needs to be very aware about all what are the updated features, how more and effectively you can best optimize all the four different stages here. With that being said, building upon what we just covered about the account manager's day to day criteria of doing the task, this slide further breaks down some of those responsibilities. So, here you will notice a lot of several points that you could also relate a lot, wherein we have also given a lot of examples here in order to understand how these two categories also work effectively for your campaign. So these two tasks become a little more complex. It is beyond just the system hygiene check. Here you are trying to take more and more uplift towards taking more strategic initiatives for your client. So let's first take a quick look under the advanced recommendations tab. And this particular section, we are trying to see that we as marketers try to run a lot of tests, conduct experiments like your A/B experiments done before we even publish our campaign. We need to ensure that our campaign assets are going to perform to its full potential. So here is something that we do in order to ensure that our brand story is selling effectively. We try to add a lot of USPs. We try to update our campaign deliveries in terms of the right ad mix, the right format, and all the different creatives which are involved. We here try to also look into the OptiStellar landing pages in order to ensure that all our tag setup management is being done very crucially and very importantly. Under the next section, which is more towards your strategic initiatives, here you can think about developing your long-term plans and strategies. You can think about how you're going to design your overall customer journey from overall marketing funnel, which are the campaign types that you will be leveraging. And here you try to present the compelling brand story in order to ensure that from awareness to consideration and action stage, you're able to also demonstrate your brand story effectively to right user at the right time. And communicating all these three strategies is very much important, because here we need to understand it will only become easier once we are leveraging more towards AI tools which are available for us. Let us look into this with a clear picture now, as we have spoken a lot about automation being multiplied in terms of our overall campaign reach. It's important that one of those challenging tasks for us as marketers and advertisers is always been optimizing our overall account and campaign. And luckily here with Google Ads, you can completely rely on optimization score. So here you can see the optimization score is available under the optimization score campaign type, which is like towards your top left corner just below the overview page under the recommendations tab. And here the optimization score is just providing us an estimate of how well your Google Ads account is set to perform. It ranges from 0 to 100%, with 100% meaning that your account can perform at its full potential. And using a lot of machine learning to your account, it just go ahead and utilizes a lot of backend data, usually that comes from your account setup, your account bidding strategy, the current goal that you have set up for your campaign, and it provides you the right estimation of how your account is fully performed at the moment. So in simple terms, you can say with optimization score recommendations, you can be ensure that all your latest updates and advanced research and recommendations are well applied and are possibly available just at one section in the account. These recommendations just give you more towards your awareness strategy to manage the account, wherein it ensures that all the updated features are well applied and correctly linked with your marketing objective for your different clients. And here the AI algorithm understands the user behavior based on your current settings and track multiple signals, and based on that it suggests the right and optimal activities for you as recommendations. You can simply believe here with each recommendation it's way more insightful, way more effective and efficient in manner, because it's way more easier for us to apply recommendations just within few clicks. And beside every recommendation, it also helps you understand what is this recommendation all about, why are we recommending you this particular feature, and what could be the overall impact once we apply that feature manually in the account. Which means here it's also helping you understand the what why impact of a single particular recommendation, and higher the uplift percentage might be for one particular recommendation, you need to pay attention and prioritize those particular recommendations for your overall campaign performance and growth. So it's very crucial that it's important that we also leverage this particular tool at its best, because it helps you save more and more time, as it's available for various campaign types including your search, display, your YouTube, your demand gen and PMAX campaign. And once we made sure that the campaign is goal aware, the system tends to recognize all those settings and give out the relevant recommendations for each of your campaign as well as account level features as well. Now let's take a quick look about how these optimization score recommendations are actually generated. So it's not just random suggestions. You can believe me here, because all the recommendations for all the accounts are very unique and are very much driven by the system historic data. They are based on various elements such as the real-time auction data, because these are dynamic. You can see new recommendations popping up on your screen every time new and then, and every week you need to optimize and look into how is the overall optimization score looking for your account. So with that, Google Ads, as we constantly believe in innovating, you can look into different kind of recommendations, and time and again, whenever we as Google would like to go ahead and feature any campaign level feature, we first try to test it out through recommendations tab as well, just to see how well this feature is actually enabling and performing for the business source out there. So you might be looking towards back in the day where we used to use just manual created ads, but now with recommendations tab, you have more of a dynamic available ads and assets creative available. And that being said, it's very crucial that your AI does play a very crucial role. The other feature or the other key element here on what basis the recommendations pop in, it could also be given basis on all the systematic and statistical data that we have provided. Because behind the scenes, it's way more powerful with the data in at place, and more the data we provide to the system, more effectively the system will be able to help you with the right recommendations at the right time. So you identify different trends, patterns, and the potential opportunities to always ensure we are up to date in our overall managing of the account. With that being said, we are actually getting more deep towards the feature, and that's truly talking about optimization strategy taking to its next level just with the collaboration of your experimentation available. So think about it. We have seen how recommendations can offer you customized suggestions to improve your performance, but how can you absolutely be certain that a particular change or a recommendation will actually work for your specific marketing objective? And that's where experiments here come into the picture. With experiments also being available under OptiScore recommendations, you can just try to test all the proposed changes before we even fully implement them across your campaigns. So it's like a try before you buy for the Google Ads optimization session, wherein you put a recommendation to test in a very controlled environment and see the first hand how it's impacting your overall account performance. And with this particular feature, it's very much excited to share that now we have brought these two powerful tools together, which is your recommendations and experiments. And just within one click, you will be able to experiment those particular recommendations for your account. We have seen various advertisers utilizing this feature in order to ensure that they are relying and optimizing towards the right recommendations. So it's very important that we all leverage this particular tool and try to identify those quick recommendations that are most likely to help you create positive impact for your overall campaign performance. Currently, you can see this feature is mainly utilized for your broad match keywords and your target ROAS or your value based bidding strategy, but you can try to leverage in terms of the other recommendations one by one very soon in the account interface. With that being said, as we have covered so much about discussing about the OptiScore recommendations, let us now quickly go ahead and try to understand some frequently asked questions and bust those myths around the OptiScore recommendations as well. Starting with the very first one, this is basically most of the advertisers do ask us about, which is once I dismiss a recommendation, it is just gone forever. Gone forever. You can also type in your queries or answers if you're aware of the answer for this question over the chat box. But again, just to say that it's absolutely false statement, because when you dismiss a recommendation under OptiScore recommendation, it's just directly straight away added to the dismissed chip, which is also available in the same interface. And you can always revisit that particular dismissed recommendation, review it around the period, and also apply them directly from the dismiss tab. And we also have this mechanism where if the system feels that that particular recommendation is crucially important and can get us a lot of opportunity to get validated clicks, impressions, and conversions, the system repopulate that particular recommendation again in the account surface within few weeks. Which means whenever we dismiss a recommendation, definitely you see that your overall opti score is just uplifting and growing and moving more towards 100%. But at the same time, you can leverage utilizing those dismissed recommendations at your leisure time. With the next approach here, you can see there's another very frequently asked question asked, which is talking about that feedback is pointless when dismissing a recommendation, which is absolutely a false statement, because all the feedback that we receive at Google end, which are very much read through and taken action upon. So the service team always look into the understanding the reason why we are dismissing a recommendation. So it's always recommended that whenever we dismiss a recommendation, we always give out a valid reason or a business proof that that's the reason that we are dismissing a recommendation. So the backend team can actually work effectively to use those recommendations, those feedback, in order to improve the overall campaign structure. So hence your feedback is always appreciated and well received at the backend. And in order to continuously keep on improving the overall product, it is always recommended that we leave a feedback available whenever we dismiss a particular recommendation. So that being said, we have already discussed and covered too much about the OptiScore recommendations. Before my colleague Vasanti help you understand and deep dive more towards the auto apply recommendation section, let me quickly introduce you all to this particular important criteria, which is your Google Ads Community Expert program. So this is very exciting for each one of you, which within just few seconds you will be also able to join this particular program. These are mainly for those users who love using Google products and are also passionate about sharing their knowledge with everyone. So once you become an expert, you will be eligible for a lot of exclusive program perks, like you will attain a lot of special badges. You also get to go ahead and discuss your product feedback directly with the Googlers and the Google employees there, and a lot of beta testing opportunities might also leverage on your way. So please go ahead and grab this chance and take few seconds to scan on the QR code which is available and displayed towards the right hand of your screen. And thereon, from here I will pass it on to Vasanti, who will be helping us understand more about the auto apply recommendations. Quick thing, Vasanti, it will be great if you can unmute yourself.
Sure. So sorry about it. Yeah, thank you for setting up the context and for a very wonderful and detailed explanation regarding this optimization score. Now let's quickly move on to the to our next topic, which is auto apply recommendations. So in this part, we will see what is auto apply recommendation and what are the benefits of auto apply recommendations. And there are a lot many questions around this topic, right? So, since I come from the agency background, I clearly know what it is exactly, because sometimes you might see the irrelevant recommendations. Probably you see the irrelevant keywords or irrelevant headlines or descriptions that's not suitable to you, right? So, for sure, you will be getting the answers whatever that are required for your questions in this particular session. So, firstly, let's understand the what is auto apply recommendations and what are the benefits of auto apply recommendations. When we talk about auto apply recommendations, it is simply a subset of recommendations that you can auto apply, right? There are certain recommendations that can be automated by simply enabling the auto apply option in your Google Ads account. So you advertisers definitely know about this concept, where exactly it is. And anyways, if anybody doesn't know about that particular tool where it is exactly there, we will be showing you in the upcoming slides as well. So first advantage of enabling this auto apply recommendations is, so advertisers can spend their time wisely by enabling this auto apply recommendations, because these recommendations ensure that opportunities or best practices are implemented across all of your ad groups or campaigns in a timely manner whenever it is available. So this particularity allows you to utilize the save time to focus on the other important tasks, such as strategic discussions with your team members or strategic discussions with your clients to make a bigger decisions regarding the budgets or new campaign plannings, whatever it could be. And the second benefit is capturing the existing demand. So which means that even if the advertisers are busy focusing on many other things, but by enabling this auto apply recommendation options, it ensures that campaigns are optimized towards the goals that you as an advertiser set up to achieve for your client's business, by responding in real time to the millions of the intent signals through AI and real time auction data. So thirdly, drive growth opportunities. So with this, advertisers are able to achieve better return on ad spend and scale their business by checking and applying the recommendations that are provided by specifically through this optimization part. And with this auto apply recommendations, those recommendations are automatically applied, helping to follow trends and achieve better results for advertisers. Also, a quick note here that this auto apply recommendations are not for the short term performance enhancer. It is to improve your account's long term health. So make sure you enable this particular auto apply recommendation for a longer period to understand how your campaign's performance, right? Now, what can you automatically apply, and what recommendations to be applied if you are an agency or agency account manager, right? If you are someone, an agency account manager, or running an agency, you will have some specific benefits after enabling this auto apply recommendations. So it will give you the opportunity to scale best practices, which means this particular AI feature helps advertisers by automatically applying the tailored or customized recommendations based on your client's business goals. And also, we had already discussed this point that recommendations are goal aware. Please do remind that the recommendations are goal aware. Whatever the goal that you put for your specific campaign, it will pick up and recommend the specific recommendations that are suitable for your campaign. And so that at the same time, it will also help you improve your account's overall performance. So as it consider the past performance historic data and the campaign settings that you put while setting up the campaign, and also the real time auction data based on the competitors data as well, to ensure the most efficient and relevant recommendations are applied on time without you go manually check, which can help you the advertisers which can help the advertisers to improve your campaign's performance. So by having Google ads automatically taken care of some of the less important tasks, such as applying some specific keywords or applying some specific headlines, so your team or you gets more time back to focus on that strategic discussions with your particular team or the clients, wherever it could be. Yeah. So now, why should agencies care about AI? So as we see today, AI has become a very crucial part of digital marketing, and to say AI, auto apply recommendation is also one of the AI tool, and it actually making the advertisers and advertising agencies to adopt AI options to stay competitive. So there are several benefits agencies gain when they enable this artificial intelligence in their campaigns. Firstly, there is this commercial impact. So AI can drive better performance by considering dozens of the real-time intent signals, such as your bid amount or the budgets or your competitors. So it will consider all those signals and helping the advertisers or clients to achieve their goals at the end of the day, whatever the campaigns that they launched. Secondly, it affects the market perception. So the advertising industry has transformed significantly over the last decade. Most of the marketer wants to adopt AI and want to integrate into their marketing strategies or the campaigns or the accounts in the future, as the competition has been increasingly high, and also to expect their clients to do the same to maximize their business revenue. So this is very important to adopt this AI into their business, strategies. Thirdly, AI helps you be better prepared for what's coming next. So this one explained by Madhvi also. Madhvi also touched based on the specific point. AI analyzes the real-time auction data, as I mentioned in the just now, and changing the customer behaviors to optimize advertiser campaigns for better results, even in those challenging times. So fourth, it leads to the client satisfaction. So when advertisers enable these AI specific tools in their campaigns, it maximizes the opportunity to show ads to the most relevant people that are suitable for your business or product or brand. So AI understand audience interest, based on their search history and watch history, and also it recognizes the shift behavior of the users as well, and also the time spent on each platform or a specific channel. So this specification allows agencies to shift from manual adjustments to the value based adding conversations as well. So this helps clients to achieve their business goals and improve the client's retention as well. Finally, it supports career development when teams can spend less time on low priority tasks, such as adding keywords or optimizing the ads. By enabling AI, they can focus on upskilling for their career progression, which in turn help with the employee retention as well. Now, automatically implement recommendations with auto apply. So, as I said in the intro part, where can we enable this auto apply recommendations? If you see the screen on the top right corner, you can see auto apply. With this, you can now opt into a subset of recommendations automatically to your account, which can help you to improve your campaign's performance, and as well as it saves your time also. You can automatically apply recommendations from the top bar of the recommendations page, and it's a campaign management tool which is very essential for any advertiser or for your account campaigns performance. And this is available for all the campaigns that you see on the screen. Now let's understand what are the recommendations to be automated and how to choose those recommendations wisely. Here, you can find an overview of the broad range of recommendations that optimization score covers across bidding and budgets and ads and extensions, keywords and targeting, repairs and automated campaigns. So optimization score helps improve profitability by driving growth, efficiency, and with ongoing maintenance as well. So this is a detailed breakdown of the recommendations that are most aligned with your business goals. So everyone uses different business goals, right? So no one specifically uses the same specific business goal, right? Based on the available recommendations, those are divided into two specific buckets. First one is hygienic recommendations and the second one is strategic recommendations. When we talk about the hygienic recommendations, these are to maintain your ads and to keep your campaigns and accounts up to date with the best practices. This specifically covers keywords and ads in all, and it also recommends to remove from non-serving keywords with no impressions and clicks, and remove conflicting negative keywords. When a search keyword added into your negative keyword list, it will automatically remove those conflicting negatives to avoid any ad serving restrictions. And keyword deduping, it will remove if any specific keywords added double times. And ad rotation optimization and uses optimizer targeting and recommendation recommends to add responsive search ads, and also ask you to adjust your existing responsive search ads and recommendations to upgrade your conversion tracking and recommendations to your ad extensions, such as structure snippets and site links, and also call outs. So now strategic recommendations. These specific recommendations are drive to growth for your business and to optimize your targets, and also to improve your ads to get better results. And it covers bid strategy, opt-in recommendations, and bid adjustments and goal setups, and add new keywords or upgrade the broad match keywords or add new broad match keywords, and also the platform expansion such as display or search partner networks, and also recommends budget shifts or budget increment recommendations and forecast related recommendations as well. You can always opt into these specific recommendations which you would like to automatically apply. Now, what are the benefits of automatically applying these hygienic recommendations? As I said, these are the recommendations that drive efficiency of your campaign by maintaining your ads efficiently. So, by integrating these hygienic recommendations into your account, you can save your time and ensure the best practices that we have talked about in the previous slide, such as removing conflicting negative keywords and deduping keywords across all of your campaigns. And these are low prioritized tasks you can utilize that time to focus on other complex things such as strategic initiatives to improve the return on investments, return on ad spend for your client's business. Also, you can streamline your business by adopting the Google Ads best practices, such as add headlines to your responsive search ads or adjusting your existing responsive search ads and keyword optimizations. These are the hygienic best practices. So these fundamental recommendations help you to drive better performance when you apply them on time by enabling this auto apply recommendations. Thirdly, impact. Excuse me. These fundamental recommendations impact the ad quality and quality scores of your campaigns or keywords, and also improve your search excellence and help you to get more OptiScore accurates, which may impact in your conversion incrementals as well. Now, the benefits of auto applying strategic recommendations. We just talked about maintain your ads or hygienic recommendations. Now let's talk about the strategic recommendations. So these are to drive growth by optimizing your target and improve your ads to get better results. So you can focus on profitability when you apply these strategic recommendations, and these recommendations only surface if there are any incremental opportunity. For example, your target CPA is $50, but which is not sufficient enough to run your ads. It also or actually recommends little more CPA increment to serve ads by considering real-time auction data, uh, by considering competitor bids and budgets as well, instead of getting leads at higher CPAs or CPLs. Also, you can effectively capture the opportunity by opting into the smart bidding recommendations as well, which will help you to ensure that you are on the most optimal bid strategy to achieve your business goals effectively. And again, finally, impact. What is the impact when you auto apply the strategic recommendations? It is very difficult to find and apply all these strategic recommendations on a manual way, right? For that you need to go and observe your campaigns manually, and you never know what exactly happening in the real time. But with auto apply recommendations, you don't need to manually identify those strategic recommendations. It will automatically apply those on time whenever it is available, to ensure you're reacting quickly as changes in the real time action. Now, what recommendations should you auto apply based on the various marketing objectives? So, as I mentioned in the previous slides, recommendations will be surfaced based on the marketing objective that you set for your campaign. For example, you're running two different campaigns. One is to generate leads, marketing objective, and the other one is online sales. You will not see the same recommendations for the two campaigns when you are running your campaigns as lead generation, as your marketing or business objective. These are the recommendations, recommended hygienic and strategic recommendations to auto apply and to improve overall accounts performance. So if you see maintain your ads and grow your business, these are the specific recommendations that you can auto apply. So for example, if you see, as I already explained, this particular terms under the maintain your ads and strategic business objective business recommendations as well. So when it comes to maintain your ads, it will ask you to remove non-serving keywords, or it will ask you to remove conflicting keywords, or it will ask you to add new keywords. So when it comes to the strategic recommendation, it will ask you to increase the bid amount or increase the budget. So these are the specific recommendations that you see when your marketing objective as a lead generation marketing objective. Now, when the marketing objective is online sales or offline sales, these are the specific hygienic recommendations to maintain and keep your ads up to date, and strategic recommendations to grow your business by optimizing advanced targeting strategies to get better results. So, when we talk about the hygienic recommendations for online or offline sales business, the recommendations are mainly related to keywords and responsive search ads, and strategic recommendations are related to bid strategy opt-in or adjusting the bid strategy bids and broad match keywords, etc. Now, How can you identify the strategic recommendations and what strategic recommendations are best for your business or to grow your business? Our first recommendation is smart bidding strategy. When you use broad match keywords in your campaign, it's often said that combining broad match with a smart bidding strategy can actually help advertisers reach their maximum potential customer base. Now, when you apply the smart bidding recommendations by using auto apply option, it will ensure your campaigns are leveraging the most optimal bidding strategy. And as Madhavi also mentioned, that these recommendations are completely based on your campaign performance historic data. That means the inputs that you provided and the landing page that you use and the website that you use and the budget that you have allocated and real-time marketing trends as well. But if you do it manually, you might not be able to do it on time and you will have a confusion whether to apply the specific recommendation or not to apply these recommendations. With this, you might miss opportunity to reach this specific audience set, but by enabling this auto apply recommendation, you can ensure that you are reacting quickly to the changes in the real time auction. Now, when it comes to keyword and coverage recommendations, there is a correlation between broad match and smart bidding strategy. This one I have mentioned already. You might have heard this from your account manager or Google representative. Broad match keywords along with the smart bidding strategy works really well, which means this combination helps you to identify the user's persona and definitely interest as well. Accordingly, optimize the bids to maximize the results at the healthiest CPL. Also, when you enable the smart bidding strategy, then only your campaign surfaces the recommendations to add new keywords or to add broad match keywords into your campaign, or upgrade your existing keywords into broad match. And you are also backed by the simulations that predict that you receive more conversions at a similar or better cost through the forecast part as well. Now, why to leverage this auto apply recommendations of smart bidding opt-in recommendations using the right automated bidding strategy, which is smart bidding? It will ensure your campaign are always bidding in the best way to meet your goals, so you don't miss out on better results or you won't miss out any specific opportunity to improve your campaign's performance. So it will automatically applying these bidding strategy recommendations, and it will only improve your bidding over time, especially when using newer features like responsive search ads and broad match keywords, and keeping you ahead of competitors who might be missing out on these specific advantages by not using smart bidding strategies. So why to leverage the auto apply of smart bidding target adjustment recommendations? So when we talk about real time response, it responds in real time. So smart bidding strategy or recommendations reacts instantly to changes in the ad auction, which is too fast to manage manually. It makes bidding decisions based on the predictions of the future performance. Ultimately, this specification helps you increase the number of sales or the total value of conversions by allowing you to bid more effectively and competitively in those real time auctions. So why to add broad match keywords or add new keywords automatically? As I said, smart bidding helps you react instantly to changes in what people are searching for and what people are watching. It finds new relevant searches for your business that you might miss if you are only managing things manually. By using broad match keywords with smart bidding, you can focus on the search terms that are actually performing well without needing to manage countless small variations of the same keywords. Plus, the keyword suggestions you get are based on the predictions of what will work best in the future as well. Now, best practices to get the most out of auto apply recommendations. Let me make this screen bigger. So, firstly, review measurement and privacy recommendations. So, in this recommendations page, these recommendations will surface privacy best practices to ensure privacy safe data collections and measurement solutions are in place. Secondly, check that your conversion actions are set up properly. Make sure you go check this particular conversion actions were added to your campaign or not. It will be available under the tools and settings part. And thirdly, ensure your brand campaigns are using an optimal bidding strategy. Note that these branded campaigns on targeting impressions share won't be automatically moved to a different strategy. So make sure you're not using target impression share for the branding campaigns, to because it won't be available to change automatically, and you won't be able to see such recommendations as well. Fourth, set accurate conversion values. So ensure you're putting right values assigned to your conversions accurately to reflect your business goals and priorities. And finally, set optimal budgets and review budget recommendations. All changes will stay within the existing budgets. So if you see some budget recommendations, it will definitely ask you to move from one campaign to other campaign, wherein the one campaign that recommends to move the budget from other campaign, it might be underperforming, or it is having limited by budget status. So make sure you check all those statuses and apply those budget recommendations and the bid recommendations as well. Finally, so now that we're in the we understood that what is auto apply recommendations, and now let's see what next. Visit recommendations page and responsive search ad assets to review available opportunities. Secondly, if those specific recommendations are very relevant to your business goals or marketing objectives or campaigns that you created, apply those recommendations. If you have any specific queries related to those particular recommendations, you can always talk to our account managers or Google representatives by raising help request. And thirdly, identify non-performing ad sets and optimize them for better results by applying these recommendations, whatever that you see under the optimization page or recommendations page. And review your optimization score regularly with the digital marketing teams, which means this score actually help you to improve your campaign's performance as well as the conversion rates as well. Right. So by following all these things, one second. Yeah, by following all these things, you can definitely get better results for your campaigns or whatever the accounts that you have to achieve at the end of the day for your clients businesses. Follow all these recommendations. One second. Madhvi, would you? So with this, we have ended talking about the auto apply recommendations as well as the optimization score. Please let us know if you have any specific queries to talk about. We are here to help you with any specific questions. Are there any questions to put? I will take it as a no. And so, yes, with this, we have done discussing about optimization score and auto apply recommendations. I hope your questions will be cleared, and you know all questions are answered. As I said, yes, there is a question how to check the auto apply changes are done or not. So could you please elaborate the question, Rahil? Because auto apply button is available when you particularly auto enable this auto apply for specific keywords or ads. It will show you at what specific level would you like to apply this automation button, auto apply button. So if you want to auto apply for specific keywords, whatever the recommendations that are available for adding keywords or adding broad match keywords or remove specific non conflicting keywords, it will auto apply that specific recommendations. So you don't need to worry about whether the recommendation is applied or not. So when you enable that particular recommendation in your auto apply part, as I said, under the manual, make your ads better way. If you particularly go through that and check that particular recommendation and enable it, you don't need to worry about it whether that particular recommendation is applied or not. So it will anyways auto apply that particular option. So if you want to revert the changes, what to do? So you just have to simply disable that option when you don't need it. So it will always enable, always available in the auto apply button. You can quickly review that particular option and quickly disable that option when you don't need it. But we always recommend you to enable that specific option, because it will, follow the real time auctions and real time data to make sure your campaigns perform better. So make sure you make it enable. Thank you for the question, Rahul.
That's right. Just to add on to what Vasanti has mentioned, apart from enabling and disabling those features under auto apply, you can also look into the history tab under auto apply recommendations, wherein it helps you understand on which date and time recommendations might have automatically applied by the system. And in order to undo those changes, you can directly click on the change history button towards the interface of your Google Ads just below where you see the all the left hand side panel, including your overview page, your recommendations tab. You have something as change history. Under that as well, you have an option to undo these changes. So I hope that answers your question. Please feel free to also look into some literature on Google support, and do let us know if required. We'll be more than happy to share over chat. All right. Let's just wait for a quick more 2 to 3 seconds to see if we have got any more questions around auto apply recommendations or OptiScore recommendations. Also, please feel free, team, to leverage this particular recording. It will be always available under GPEG account. Please feel free to like, share your comments, and provide us your product feedback to help us enhance it more better. Looking forward to more such engaging sessions with you all. Hope you all have a great day. Thanks a lot once again for joining us.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Madhvi.